Okay, so welcome to day one of data interpretation. So I hope I'm audible to everyone. Yes? Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, in data interpretation, again, when you see the previous year question paper also, so but the pattern which we observe is you will get 5 questions, right? 5 questions as we expect from all this teaching aptitude, research aptitude. We did education system and people environment. So tentatively the calculation goes in approximately 5 questions, but in data interpretation it's definitely 5 questions from one data set only. Okay, so here the question comes around from the area of average. When we talk upon occasionally they ask from profit and loss also, and there are various kinds of chart, right, from bar chart to line chart, makes tables that will be formed, and according to that you have to solve those questions, right? So starting with the first one, the major things which we will be covering in these 2 days is from the sources acquisition, how do we classify the data, and then very important qualitative and quantitative data, which I guess you would have studied in your research aptitude also. Just a small glimpse we'll see for it. Then we have the graphical representation. So if you take the previous year question papers, ideally you will see that we have these bar chart, histograms, pie chart, table charts, line chart, and we have these mixed charts also, right? Which has combination of bar chart and pie chart coming together. So we'll just see examples for it, and then data interpretation and data and governance, right? So in a very generic sense, what do you mean by data? If anyone can answer, what does this term data means in a very layman language? What is data? Anyone can answer, or that you can write in chat box also. I'm seeing it in simultaneously. What do we mean by data? Data interpretation. Anyone?
A
What
piece
did
of
you?
information that we can communicate. Piece of information.
Piece of information. Very good. Anyone else? Okay, I have information in numerics, in numbers. Very good, right? So data and information are two terms which we try to use in a very interchangeable manner. But what happens is when we have raw facts and figure with us, okay, I have these certain data for me, right? So those raw data, which does not has any meaning as such, I just have that. Now, there are in my society there are 500 flats. In 500 there are these many female, these many male. But when I'm categorizing it, how and when I'm trying to use, that turns into information. So this entire data interpretation, what the data wants to communicate, so we are trying to understand that. So here when we try to segregate between data and information, so data is always raw facts and figures which you have collected. Information is when we are structuring, when I'm saying that okay, out of this 500 flats there are 550 females, that these many are males over there, then I'm trying to understand their perception, or a kind of a behavior, how they tend to behave. So here when we say data is again just for your information, raw facts and figures, whatever. Now again, as someone wrote in numeric, now again it can be in numeric form also, it can be in qualitative or quantitative form, right? In either of the case we call it data. And information is much more structured. When these information we are converting it into a structured manner, that this much percent, then I'm at the end of the day I'm saying that XYZ society has 60% of female and 40% of male, and that is an information I'm giving, that what is the gender ratio in that XYZ society, that becomes information. Okay, now next important thing which we need to understand before we move ahead is what is qualitative and what is quantitative data. Now, anyone can help me with this? Qualitative and quantitative data, is it same, different?
It's different.
Hmm.
Different.
What's the difference?
Quantitative data includes figures, and the qualitative is more of descriptive sort of data.
Yes,
Yes.
great. Anyone else would like to add something? She's answered.
Quantitative data is in numeric, ma'am,
Very good.
and the qualitative data which we can describe under
Hmm. So, in a
quantity.
very, yes, absolutely right. So, in a very layman language, if I say quantitative data is something which is present to me in a numerical format, in numbers. I can count, how we rate Zomato, Swiggy, and all. We rate, five. I'm giving out of five, I'm giving five, I'm giving four. This is numerical term. But when we are saying qualitative, we are saying something in descriptive. I'm happy customer. And, and at the end, they say, write your feedback. Now, again, how I'm categorized, I strongly agree with it. I agree, don't agree, disagree, right? Slightly agree, or anything. That goes much more into descriptive narratives, observation. So, when we talk upon interviews or case study, as I always say to my students, in case study, there's no wrong or right answer. It's just a perspective. How do we see? Many times when we say, as a manager, what decision do you take? The decision may be right if I'm backing up with a proper logic behind that, right? So here, quantitative, always remember, quantitative talks about quantity, which is numerical terms, right? So surveys, standardized tests, when I'm saying numbers, as I said, 60% are women, 40% are male. So this is quantitative data. But when I'm saying after this FDP, there are 90% participants who are happy with it, and 10% are dissatisfied or less satisfied or have moderate feeling regarding this particular thing. Now, in such a manner, what we are trying now, there we have certain parameters on which basis. Now, my highest satisfaction can be 5 out of 5. For another person, when we have faculties of literature or any in that case, when we say any theoretical subject, a faculty is checking the paper, there is barely people who give out of marks. Ideally, what we do out of 10, we'll give out 9. Right? So that is qualitative. Now, again, no one can say it's perfect. But when we talk about numerical questions, as perfect answer has been given, there's no sense of change in that. So particularly, we call it quantitative. So statistic is objective, generalized finding. Now for everyone, if the answer is 60 and 40, so for everyone 60 and 40. But when we are talking about case study, when I'm talking about interviewer and everything, everyone can have different perspectives. So there's no one generic answer for it. Okay. High reliability allows comparison and prediction. It's much more generalized because of that. And here, a depth of understanding. Now, as I said, for me, customer satisfaction out of 10 or 10 out of 10 can be there. For another person, it can be 9 out of 10 is again a very good feedback as such. Okay. So always remember qualitative. We are talking about quality of the data, again, descriptive, which cannot be expressed in numbers, and quantitative, because of quantity word in it. We'll remember any data which we have in numbers, we call it quantitative data. Are we good to go? Shall we proceed? Yes. Okay. Now, hereafter, when we say data interpretation, we are talking about analyzing and drawing inferences from the numerical data presented in the tabular or graphical form. Now, see, for example, let's continue with the same example as I said. We have 500 flats in the society, 60% of the residents are women, 40% are male, for example. Now, in that, I can have, again, I can have bifurcation on the basis of what is the education qualification, graduate, master's, PhD, working, non-working. In all these cases, what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to understand and interpret the data. What is the logic behind it? Am I finding how many of them is educated? How many of them are working? How many are socially active? XYZ. How many are using XYZ brand product or not? So I'm trying to draw some inferences or some conclusion from that numerical data. Now, out of that, if I'm saying out of those 60%, 40% are working women. So again, I'm having a numerical data to back up for the same thing, right? So that I can again present in tabular or graphical form. So data interpretation, here we are talking out of that raw data which you have with you. What is the conclusion which you want to make and how you want to present that data? Now, again, this can be done in various formats. various types of charts which you'll see in your exams or previous year question paper. When you see it is presented in the form of bar graphs, pie chart, line graphs, mixed graphs, tables, right? Now again, bar, we are trying to understand the different category. Now say for example, I'm saying university A, university B, or I'm saying city 1, city 2. So in those cases, you'll see that the data is being represented in bar format. Now when we see pie chart, now pie chart again, if you can see on this blue image. Okay, I feel you can see my circle. Right. So here we have the entire pizza, or when I say, it's a cake, each slice of pizza, or each, when I'm saying eat pastry as such, we are trying to tell what is the portion of in the entire whole. So out of 100%, if I've cut the pizza into half, so 50%. So here also, when we are trying to categorize that entire city, we are dividing into few parts, that the data would be represented in pie chart. Then we have tables. Now that shows rows, columns. Now again, when I'm having one type of data, one type of categorical data, I can display into that, but I can combine the two of them, right? I can say city 1, city 2, then I can categorize male and female. So in that cases, I would be using tables or matrix. Okay. Then we have line charts, line graphs, sorry. Now whenever we say a time series, now say for example, in your question paper, there's a data which says trend of consumer behavior or trend of sales from 2015 to 2020. Now whenever these trend, or whenever there is a time period being concerned, we use line graph. Okay, so anywhere you will find we are talking about maybe a time, it can be again year wise, month wise. I'm saying that, what is the sales from January till April. So I'm having the time line graph I will be using because it's time series. Okay. And last is the mixed graph, combination of, I can combine bar charts, bar graphs and pie chart together. I can have a bar graph and I'm showing a table which is representing. So if I'm using a combination of both these things, I can use, we say it mixed graph. Are we clear so far, everyone? Before we move ahead, a thumbs up would, okay, good. Now, whenever we say percentage, there's a part of it. Now, say, for example, as I just gave an example, 50% of pizza, or when we discuss this pie chart, 50% of the population, or I'm saying in my society, 60% of the women, right? So 60 divide by 100 into 100%. So we try to find that. What is that part? If I'm saying 25%, so 25, that would be 1 by 4. 25%. So what is that part which we are trying to consider? Divide by what is the whole as such, the population size, or whatever is your survey or sample, whatever you are catering into the entire population or the universe, we'll try to put that and into 100, right? On the screen, you can see is few of the fractions, which if you can remember, it is best. If you can't remember, there's no worries as such. But for quick, you can save a lot of time. These are the basic one. Half, we all know 50%. 1/4, we remember it is 25%, very basic. 1 by 10, 10%. So here 1 by 3, 33.33%. That usually we remember. And then 1 by 5, 20%. So until 10, if you can remember and recall, as you will be solving more questions, you would be able to recall it more. Okay. So let's start with the first one, the simple bar chart. Now, what you will see is I will be showing you questions on the screen. I will be giving you time to solve it, and then after we will be discussing it, right? So data interpretation, DI, when we had the lecture of higher education also, I had heard that few people face major challenge in this subject. So initially also, I'll try to go a little slow, and then after we'll try to speed that up, okay? So it's my humble request, please, if you haven't, please carry a notebook with you and pencil. Again, here the solution, I am focused towards your solution. I want just to focus on answer. So what method, or you are writing in abbreviation format also, it's okay, but Please focus as you are reading the question. Again, I'll request you read the question twice, and then whatever is the answer which you are coming up with, make sure you are very sure regarding it. We'll try to use again the elimination technique, how we have done in people, environment, and higher education. And please look after the speed, how much ideally the time which you're taking to solve it, right? So initially we'll go a little slow and then we'll try to speed up. Okay. Okay. Now I'll just, I hope you all can see the screen, right? Okay. Can you see the graph, figure, everything? Just put a thumbs up so I know that, right? Okay, good. Fine. Study the graph, bar graph given below. Answer the questions 1 to 5. It consists of the data of sales of a cellular phone company from 2007 to 2012, right? So here we can say 2007, 8, 9, 10, 11, and above that also they have given labels. Now, don't be in a hurry to solve it for now. Let's just discuss the basic things. Now, here, one thing which will make be very sure is what is this data talking upon. So firstly, I will understand that what is it, sales of cellular phone, and there's a time duration being given 2007 to 12. That is fine. Please refer what are the particular unit, whether, again, this question is being given in numerical term, it's fine, but what is the unit? If I'm saying it's kg, or when we are saying that, particular question, it's given in crores and answer is given in millions, or the time also. So please make sure you are careful regarding the unit which is being given. Okay, good, we have answers coming in. Next thing, this 48,000, 40,000, 30,000, we call these as labels. Okay, in many questions you will find this, in others you will have to see here, right? You have to refer to the y-axis and then you have to see that. Okay, we'll start with the easy ones. Okay, we are having the question 18,000 D. Okay, now I'll request others to please answer. The difference in the sale of cellular phones for the years 2007 to 2009. D. Okay. D. D. 2007, 2009, right? The correct answer is answer number D, 18,000 units, right? Right? Now, let's proceed. The same. Now here what we'll see, usually the pattern, same graph, but we'll have 5 set of questions. The 2 years between which the rate of change of cellular phones have been minimum. The 2 years between which the rate of change in cellular phones have been minimum. Read the question carefully. The rate of change, here we are talking in terms of, you have to calculate the percentage. Take your time. Just try to understand what the question is trying to say. No hurry. Okay, we are having answer as P coming up. B, 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 B. Okay. Okay. Now, what is the question asking here? If anyone can unmute or write in the chat box, what they're expecting us, what we have to find. Anyone? How have you all solved the question? I want to know that.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, ma'am. So it's talking about in the terms of percentage, the rate
Hmm.
of change, not
Hmm.
the absolute figure.
Hmm.
Yeah. So it's B, like I gave the answer just because it's from 30,000 to 25,000, a drop of 5,000.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah. So then taking the difference 5,000 and base as 30,000,
Hmm.
then multiplied by 100, calculating the rate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everyone has solved through this? Now here we can see the first option given is 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010, and 2011, 2012. If we start calculating for the first one, that is 2007, 2008, what is the difference? 48,000 minus 40,000 is 8,000. Everyone with me? Is it 8,000?
Yes, ma'am.
What is the base figure which will be taking?
48.
48,000. Everyone, am I clear? I am trying to find the percentage change. Now, here, whenever we are taking the percentage change, that is either it will be increase or either it will be decrease. Now, it can again be in a reverse formula. Say, for example, in 2007, the figure said 40,000. In 2008, the figure says 48,000. Right? So, in this particular scenario, we are seeing there is again a dip, right? So here in the first one, the first 2007, 2008, we will the base year will always be the first year. So here we will write 8,000 divided by 48,000, which is again my base year. The difference 48 minus 40, we have 8,000 divided by 48,000 into 100. What percentage you all received, everyone? For 2007, 2008, what percentage you all received?
16.67.
16.67. Everyone received the same? Yes, no, maybe you'll have to answer. Okay. Now for 2008, 2009, what is the difference coming? 10,000? 10,000 divided by 40 or 30? Quickly answer in the chat
40.
box.
40.
40? Again, the base here. So here what we'll do, 10,000 divided by 40,000 into 100. What is the percentage coming?
25.
25%. Others, are we getting it? Are you able to follow? Yes, no, maybe. Just tell me, I'll repeat it. No worries. Yes, no, maybe. Please answer.
Yes.
Yes? Okay. The third one, 2009, 2010. What is the difference here? 5,000? 5,000 divided by the base year. Now here the base year is 2009. We are having 30,000 into 100. Again, what will be
16.
my answer?
16.67.
16.67.
Yeah,
Okay.
it will be C, ma'am. Answer will be C.
Answer would be same. Okay.
C.
Got my point, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Answer is C, ma'am.
Answer is C. So either whenever we are saying percentage increase or percentage decrease, always remember जो भी base figure होगी. Now here 2011-12, my base is 2011. So how I will do is I will minus 40,000 minus 18,000. My base will be 18,000 only. So here 22,000 divided by 18,000 into 100, it will be 122.22%. So here the right answer is option number C. Everyone, are we able to follow? Yes, no, maybe?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. In case anywhere you are not able to understand, please don't hesitate. We all are here for learning. I'll go slow. Repetitive type of question, we'll see your speed will increase. Don't worry. We'll just go with the basic speed. Okay. The next question on the screen, which you can see, the sum of the sales of cellular phones in the years 2009 and 2011 is equal to that in
2007.
2007. Okay. Others quickly write in chat
A.
box. A. A.
2000.
Basic 30,000 plus 18,000. Basic maths, it's 48,000. 48,000 here, we are having only for 2007. So my right answer is 2007. Am I clear, everyone?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Next, the percentage increase in the sales from 2011 to 2012 was, we just now discussed in the first question. The percentage increase, again, the same thing which we did in here, the same thing, the same question is being asked at this. The percentage increase in the sales from 2011 to 2012 was, quickly answer in the chat box itself.
See,
Okay. Others, please take time, understand it. We'll go slow, but we'll make sure we understand the concept. I'm waiting for others to respond. Okay, Anjali has answered C. C, Nisha. Okay. Others, Namrata also have answered. Okay. Now here percentage increase. Now you can see definitely if 18,000 say thing is going till 40, it is definitely increase, right? How much increase? Now here we can clearly see 40,000 minus 18,000 is 22,000, right? 22,000 divide by, which is my base figure here? Which is my base figure here?
Ma'am, 18,000.
18,000. Beautiful, right? So here 22,000. Okay, if I'm not writing, all the zero would be deducted. 22 divided by 18 into 100. Am I clear, everyone? There are same
yes,
number
ma'am.
of zero in 22,000 also and 18,000. That is why I'm omitted that. So if we see, it comes approximately 122 percentage. And here The change we have tried to find through this, and just because it is asking in percentage, we have multiplied into 100. So my correct answer is option number C. Everyone, are we able to follow?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
Okay. What is the average sales figure for all the years? I repeat, what is the average sales? How do we calculate average? Total number of event or outcome divide by number of events it is here. So here, what will be the right answer? Okay, B, fine. B, okay. B. 48,000 plus 40,000 plus 30,000, 25, 18, 40. If you want to make it more easier, all these, everyone is having three zeros. I'm omitting it, right? So here, what will be the answer? 48 plus 40 plus 30, 25, 18 plus 40. Anyone?
201,000.
201. And if I'm adding these three, divide by how many year are we having here?
ma'am, 6.
6. So your answer would be 33,500 units. Are we able to understand? Basic average. यहाँ पर आप जितने totals दिए हैं, जितने figure दिए हैं, we will add that up, divide by number of years. So here from 2007 to 2012, we are having 6. So here my right answer is option number B, 33,500 units. Are we good to go? Are we understanding?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
maybe? Yes. Okay. Thank you. Chalo. Next, new question. Study the bar graph given below and answer question 6 to 10. It consists of data on the number of student passed. Now here you can see in thousands. Please remember in thousand, because if you see in my y-axis, we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. But if you see the options, it is given in thousand. So whatever is the figure you are getting into thousand, you have to do, so you'll end up in the right answer. From two university, that is University A and University B. University B is the darker one and University A is the lighter one. From years between 2003 to 2008, what is the sum of students passing from University B in 2003, 5 and 6? Quick, this is easy one.
80,000.
Okay, others? 2003 in University B, right? That we are having 30, this level. 2005 it is 10. 2006 it is 40. Add quickly 30 plus 10 plus 40. How many it will be? How much?
80,000.
80,000, right? So here 30 plus 10, we are having 40, 40 plus 40, 80. So 80, and here we need figure. So here the answer would be 80,000. Okay. Next up, we have study the bar graph again. What is the ratio of the number of students passed from University A in 2007? University A 2007, and the number of students passed from University B in 2004.
B, 10:7.
Okay. Others? B, B coming in. Perfect. Here I have marked the first one, that is 50. 50, we are trying to understand the ratio till 35, right? If we divide, the common factor here is 5. So 5 tens are 50 and 5 sevens are. Got it, everyone? Okay, the next question. Then yes. Any doubt? Fine. Okay. The number of students from University B in the year 2008, University B, the darker one, in 2008 is approximately what percentage of the total number of students passed from University A over the years? The number of students from University B in 2008 is approximately what percentage? So percentage means into 100 of the total number of students passed from University A over the years. Take your time, respond in the chat box. The answer is an approximate. It's not the exact figure. Nearest answer, choose that. The number of students from University B in year 2008 is 50. Divide by the total. What is the percentage of the total number of students passed from University A? The University A, the first is 20 plus 25 plus 30 plus 50 plus 50 plus 30. What is this figure in the denominator? If anyone can answer that. 20 plus 25, 30, 50, 50, 30.
205.
205. 50 divided by 205 into 100. Approximately it is coming 24.3. Now here my nearest answer is 22. Got my point, everyone? The exact option 24. Now again, it is 24.39, but exact is not given. So in such cases, we will try to land up in the nearest possible answer. Got my point, everyone? Yes?
Ma'am?
Yes.
Ma'am, why we take previous one, the approximation? Why not 20?
24. See, 24 my nearest I have is 22. 28 is much more farther than that, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. In that case, approximation here, if we have to go, so we'll go with the closest one if we don't have the exact. Now here, ideally, it should be 24 or 24.39 as the answer is coming. So in that case, we'll use 22. Am I clear, everyone?
Yes,
Yes.
Right. 105. Okay. The next up we have, what is the ratio between the number of students passed in the years 2007? Sorry. Okay. What is the difference between the total number of students passed from both the universities together in 2007 and the total number of students passed from both the universities together in 2005? Difference between the total number of students passed from both the universities together. So we'll take both these figure and the total number of students passed both the university in 2005. Quickly. It's easy.
70,000.
Okay. Others? Take your time, student, plus please respond in the chat box so I know you all are getting it. If one person is also answering, it's fine, but others also, please. Okay, we are having AAA as a non-answer, 70,000. Beautiful. Total number of students who have passed in 2007. What figure will say? 50 plus 60, 110. Total number of students passed from both the university in 2005. So 10 plus 30, we are having 40 minus 40. So here the answer would be 70. And again, remember, student passed in thousands. So 70,000 is my right answer. Everyone, are we able to follow it?
Yes,
Yes?
ma'am.
Okay. Next question you can see on the screen. The following chart shows the production of cars in thousand. Again, the unit here says thousands. Production of cars from 2012 to 15 period in the selected manufacturers. So we have Honda, GM, General Motors, Maruti, Hindustan Motors, and Hyundai, right? The lightest of all, extreme right, this one is 2014-15. Then we have 2012, 13, and 13-14. How many companies have shown the production below their average production in 2012-13, but have showed above the average production in 2013-2014? Understand, they are asking the number of companies shown production below their average production in 2012-2013. Focus here. But have showed above the average production of 2012 and 2014. Take your time. First, find the average production of 2013, 2012, 2013. Okay. Have you understood the question? Yes or no? Don't hesitate. Have you understood the question honestly?
No, ma'am.
Okay. We'll break it down. How many companies have shown production below their average production in 2012, 2013? Now, first of all, we have to calculate average production of Honda, GM, Maruti, Hindustan Motor, and Hyundai. How we will calculate that? First, in Honda, we will add 6, this one. Where's my cursor? This is 6. 6 plus 14 plus 21 divide by, now this is average, divide by 3. How much it will come? Quickly, for Honda. 6 plus 14 plus 21 divide by 3.
It's 27, ma'am.
27.
27,
Everyone,
ma'am. 27.
6 plus 14 plus 21 equals to 41. Yes, no?
Yes, ma'am. 41.
6 plus 4, 14 plus 21 equals to 41 divide by 3, which will approximately come around 13.66. Yes, no? Are we getting
Yes,
the
ma'am.
answer?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
13.6.
Similarly, find for General Motors, Maruti, Hindustan Motors, and Hyundai. Quickly. Same way. Average, we are trying to find average production. Similar manner, try to find for others. Here we will add, in the second one, we'll add 12 plus 18 plus 18. Divide by 3. For Maruti, we have 5 plus 9 plus 15. Divide by 3. Hindustan Motors, we have 16 as it is falling here, plus 9 plus 12. Again, divide by 3. And last, Hyundai, sorry, 8 plus 14 plus 7, divide by 3. What's the average coming for General Motors?
16.
Yes, ma'am.
16.
16.
Good. Maruti,
9.666.
good. Hindustan Motor, 16 plus 9 plus 12, divide by 3.
Ma'am, 12.33.
Very good. Last, 8 plus 14 plus 7, divide by 3.
Again 9.66.
Good. Are we clear, everyone? Are we clear so far till here?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Now we have answered partially. How many companies have shown production below their average production in year 2012-13, but have showed above the average production in 2013-2014? 2013-2014 is my darkest here. You can find ये जो सबसे डार्क है ये मेरा 13-14 का है. Now you compare whose average production is more. How many such companies? Okay. Honda, it is 13.66 is my average production. And in year 2011, 13, 14, what is year coming? 14?
Yes, ma'am.
It is below. Here the question is asked is above the average. So this is not my option. Second, my General Motors. Here the figure is 18. 18 is higher than 16. How many companies? Now see how many companies are there.
Three companies are above average.
Which all? Can you name them?
Yeah, it's General GM, Maruti, and HM.
Everyone agrees with her? Are we able to understand?
Yes.
Others? Are we able to understand? We have first calculated the average production of 2012, 2013, right? But have showed above the average production in 2013, 2014. So we have these three companies as such. Okay. Shall we proceed? Yes, no, maybe. Are we getting the point? The right answer is option number C, three companies. Shall we proceed? Anyone has any doubt in this so far?
Ma'am, could you just repeat the name of the companies, like the three companies? I just want to confirm.
One was General Motors, Maruti, and I guess Hindustan Motors. Which one you have said?
Yes, it's GM,
Maruti and Hindustan
Maruti and
Motors.
Hindustan Motors. Yep.
Okay, ma'am.
Correct? See, 16 we are getting here. Here, when you see, it's approximately 18. So this is higher. Second, Maruti 9.66. Okay. Then here, when we are finding 12.33 and Hyundai 9.66. Okay. The next one, the ratio of Hindustan Motors production in 2013, 2014 to Honda's production in 2012, 2013 is, I repeat, the ratio of Hindustan Motors production, sorry, yes, the ratio of Hindustan Motors production in 2013, 2014, this figure, the darkest one, to Honda's production in 2012-13 is.
Ma'am, 1.5.
Okay. Others? One student has answered B. Others participants. Ratio, I'll understand. Comparison kind of thing. Now here Hindustan Motors in 2013-14. 2013-14, as I said, the darkest one. Here it is 9. And Honda's production in 2012, 2013. What will be the answer?
Honda's production is 6. 9:6.
Ma'am,
9/6. Okay.
Yes.
ma'am, won't it be in the form of ratio? Like it's in the form of times, right? Decimal if we consider.
See, yeah, it will be in decimal. But here when we see, here the option, the nearest one we are having is 1.5. Yes. If I write 9:6 or 9 divide by 6, it means the same thing. Yes. Either the answer, like your option should have 9:6, this one, 9:6, or wait, I'll show you. See, here the option here, either it should be 9:5, which is again not my option. The second thing is I have to find this value. Sorry, 6.
9:6.
6. Okay. So answer is 1.5. Am I clear, everyone? Are we getting the point?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Chalo, the next question you can see on the screen. How many companies has there been no decrease in production in any year from the previous year? By looking at only, you can answer. How many companies are there where there is no decrease? What does decrease mean? What does decrease mean?
Reduction.
Reduction in production in any year from the previous one.
3 companies.
There has no decrease, means there is an increase. We can clearly look through the graph. It was 6 till 14 till 21, 22. Here also we can see there was neutral. Again, there was no decline in it. The third company is Maruti. Here you can see there was a drop. Here you can see there was fall, again a drop. So the answer is option number C, 3 companies. Are we clear, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Decrease means increase. Am I clear? Have you all understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay. The next question, which of the following companies has shown consistent growth during the period? Which of the following companies have shown consistent growth during the period? Consistent growth. Which companies?
It's both Maruti and Honda, it seems. D. Answer.
D. Okay. Others?
Ma'am, but how can it be D? Because D lists both A and C, and the option C is Hindustan Motors. Hindustan Motors does not have consistent growth.
Yes, there's a dip.
Yes, it's not C, but it's Maruti and Honda, both actually.
Yeah, that is obvious.
I guess they should give A and B as an option. That would be right. Yes. Just now we discussed C. Here we have increase. Here also increase. It should be A and B. Okay. So the option is option number D, A and B. Typo error, right? Both of them is having the option. Okay. The last one. Which of the following companies have shown highest and lowest growth rates? Which of the following companies have shown highest and lowest growth rate? Like the maximum that has been the growth, the production of cars, and the lowest, but the growth rate. Quickly. Okay, C is an answer coming in. A. A and C we are having as an answer. Please focus in both. We are talking upon growth rates. Growth is happening in both the case, be it highest or lowest. We are focusing on the growth is there, growth rates. The highest is in which?
Honda.
Honda.
Is
Highest. Next, the lowest growth. Now here we are seeing there's no growth happening. Here also there is no growth happening. Here the growth is there, but here it is stagnant. So here the next lowest growth rate is seen in Maruti because there's upward flow, right? It has been increasing over a period of time. Here at this level, it has become stagnant. Here we are seeing that there's a dip again. So here the right answer is Honda and Maruti. Are we getting the point, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
See, here the growth was there, but here again there was a decline. So here the answer, again, we are not categorizing Hyundai into it because as constantly they have talked is growth rate. Here there was a growth, but again a dip. Here also it was growth, then dip, and again the growth. So here the correct combination would be Honda and Maruti. Okay. Okay, the next one on the screen. The bar graph given below shows the sales of books in thousand number. Again, the unit here we are careful is thousand. from the 6 branches of publishing company during the 2 consecutive. What is consecutive years? What do we mean by consecutive years?
One after the other.
One after the other, right? So here 2001, 2002. Here when we talked upon 2003, 2004, 2 consecutive years, okay, one after the other. The sale of books in thousands from 6 branches, B1, B2, B3, B4, B5, B6. Again, we have labels over here, 80, 105, 75, 65, 95. Okay. What is the ratio of total sales of branch B for both the years to total sales of branch 4 for both the years?
And it's D, 7:9.
Okay. Others? Take time, answer, understand the question, no hurry. Okay. Ratio total sales of branch B, 75 plus 65. Ratio, again I'm using divide sign. Total sales for branch B, which is 85 plus
95.
Hello. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, yes. Okay, there's a power cut. Wait a minute.
okay. $85 plus 95. Everyone is getting the answer.
Yes, ma'am.
140 divide by
180.
180. 7 by 9, right? 7 is to 9. Okay. Shall we take 5 minutes break quickly? I'll just see for the electricity. Okay,
Yes,
five
ma'am.
minutes. 7:22, approximately 25, 27 will start shortly. Okay. Meanwhile, I'll just
Yes,
check.
ma'am.
Thank you. We are not done with the class. We'll just go for 5 minutes break. I'll just see there's an electricity issue currently. Just give me 5 minutes. Okay. Okay, shall we start? Are we back? I'm sorry if it disconnected. I'm connected through mobile data. There's no electricity. I don't know. Suddenly it went away. Okay. So just in case it is there, I've logged in with my phone also, but the screen share I can do with laptop. So just in case if it is just remind me, I will reconnect again. Okay. Next question. You can see on your screen total sales of B6 of both the years is what percentage of total sales of B3 for both the years? Total sales of B6. B6, we are having 70 plus 80. Total sales of branch 6 is what percentage of total sales of branch 3? That is 95 plus 110. Now it is percentage, so we'll put into 100. Okay, Kalyani has answered C. One 150 divided by 205. Quickly, come on, answer. One has answered, others?
73.17. C.
C. Okay. Everyone, are we getting this answer? 73.17? Yes, no, maybe? Are we getting?
Yes.
Yes. So again, remember, D6 first, we will put it on numerator, put in denominator into 100. So the right answer here is 73.17. Okay. Next question on the screen. What percentage of average sales, what percentage of average sales of branches 1, 2, 3 in 2001, right? So 2001 is in red. Here you can see legend red is the average sales of branches 1, 3, 6 in 2000? Average. Yes. Do we have the answer? One, three.
Ma'am, it's option D, 87.5.
Okay. Everyone, are we getting the same answer? See, what we are doing in 2000, the figure is 80 plus 95 plus we are having 70, right? B1, B3, B6, average. Now here it is written average sales. So I have divided by 3. So 245 divided by 3. In 2001, we are having 105, 65, and we are having 110, right? So 180 divided by 3. Now here, denominator will cancel out. So we have 125, 245 divided by 280, and it has said what is the percent. So that is why we are telling into 100. So 87.5. That is my D is my right answer. Everyone, are we able to follow it? Yes, no? Or shall I repeat? Please answer yes, no. What is the average sales of all the branches in thousand number for the year 2000? What is the average? Now, again, it is not as total. Average sales of all the branches in thousand. Quickly. This is a simple question. I want everyone to answer in chat box quickly. Two thousand are figures in blue. Add 80, 75, 95, 85, 75, and 70. Divide by 6. Quickly, what's the answer? B, 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 B. Very good. Understood, everyone? Simple,
Yes.
right? We will add all these and divide by 6. So the right answer is option number B. 80 is the right answer. Okay, quickly we'll see one few more. Total sales of branches B1, B3, B5 together for both the years in thousands in number. Total sales of branches B1. What is the total coming? Total sales 560. Okay. Others? Are we getting 560? 80 plus 105 plus 95 plus 110 plus 75 plus 95. Now here they have not said average, they have said total sales. So total is coming 560. And here the answer is again given in thousands. D, 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 D. Good. Everyone, have you all understood?
Yes.
Okay. This question, let's do tomorrow. Let's do some pie chart questions. Pie chart again. Here, which you can see on the screen, this is the entire whole and each portion is divided. Study the, okay, so second part, we are starting with pie chart. Study the pie chart given below and answer the questions. Question number 21 to 25. If total expenditure during the year is 65 lakh, if the total expenditure during the year is 65 lakh, what are the expenses on the cultural events in lakhs? Now here the unit which we'll remember is lakh. Cultural event, again, it is amounting to 5%.
C 3.25.
3.3. Okay. Others? What is 5% of 65 lakh? 65 lakh. The 5%. How much it will be?
Ma'am, 3,25,000.
3,25,000. So here the right answer is 3.25. Just basic maths, right? So my whole, if it is 65 lakhs, so what is the cultural activity? So 65 lakh, 5% is 3.25 lakh. Okay, good. Next question. What is the approximate angle extended by staff salaries at the center in the degree? Staff salaries. What is the approximate angle extended by the staff salaries in the center? How much percentage does salaries have here?
38.
38. How do we calculate the degree? Into 3.6. So the answer is 137. 360 degree we have, right? So here we'll do 38.3.6 when we are. So here the answer would be 136.8, which if we round off, it's 5 and above, 0.5. So it will be 137. So it's simple. Whenever you remember, whenever we have, if they are asking degrees, so simply whatever is the percentage, you multiply by 3.6. So here the right answer is option number B, 137. Are we getting everyone? If we ask, say, for example, for transportation or transportation, so how much it will be? If I'm asking degree for transportation, how much will be the answer?
36.
8 into 3.6. I'm so sorry for the internet today. I don't know. Every day it's fine, only today. Okay, so if it is 8%, so we'll do 30, we'll do 8 into 3.6 similarly. Okay, are we getting the point, everyone? So whenever we are asking which angle in pie chart, please remember whatever is the percentage given, you can divide into 3.6. Okay, done? What is the total of which the following head is equal to the salaries expenses? The total of which of the following head is equal to the salary expenses? The total of which of the following head is equal to salary? 38% वो total होके होना चाहिए. So which of the options would be right? Okay. Okay. B, B, B. Maintenance, transportation, and sports. So maintenance is 15%, transportation is coming as 10%, and we are adding sports 8%. So total 38. Very good. The next up on the screen, which you can see, if the teacher's salary are increased by 20%, if the teacher's salaries are increased by 20%, then what will be the new angle extended at the center? If the teacher's salary is increased by 20%, then what will be the new angle extended in the center? Answer quickly. Quickly, what will be the answer for this?
Ma'am, it's coming out to be 208.8, which is not a part of the given options. So perhaps D cannot be determined.
Yes, ma'am, 208.8.
Okay. Now here there is no data given in terms of teachers, like miscellaneous is given, staff salary is given. right? Now here they are not mentioned, it's particularly teacher salary only. Now staff again can have other people also, right? It's not very specific because it's a said breakup of expenses of education institute. Now the staff salary can include admin staff also. It can include the peon, clerk, watchman also. Now here it cannot be determined because there's no exact clear cut data being given that okay, this if it is written teacher salary, then we could have calculated it. But here there's no mention of it. So the answer is cannot be determined. Okay, the last one we'll take before we wind up. What is the angle extended at the center by a combination of miscellaneous, cultural expense at the center in the degree? Miscellaneous is 15, cultural is 5, total is 20%. So 20% ka just now we learned how do we calculate degrees.
B 72.
72. Okay. See, here basic will do miscellaneous 15 plus 5, 20. Divide by 3.6, which was nothing but I've tried to put in terms of 100 ko 360 divide by 100. I said you directly 20 into 3.6 karoge, then also you will get 72. But ideal calculation goes like 20%. So 20 divide by 100 into 360 degree. So we are getting 72. Are we clear, everyone?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
B.
yes.
Okay, good, very good. Okay, I'm really sorry for the screen share issue because of the electricity. Okay, so we will wind up little early, 5 minutes today. And hereafter, we have more questions from pie chart to line graph, which we will be covering maximum tomorrow. So I hope you're able to get the gist of it. Right. So tomorrow for pie chart, we'll go a little more quick and then we will move to tables problem also. And then we are having line chart. Okay. So let us wind up now. Good night. Let's see. Tomorrow we'll see at sharp 6 o'clock. We'll try to start. I'll request you all if you can come early so maximum questions can be solved. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
ma'am.
you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thanks.